Welcome to part 1 of the Best of Ronnie Coleman. And if you're new to my channel, these are tournaments that I'm having to decipher and figure out the best ever Olympia version of these men. So there's no other events besides the Olympia. And I had to jumble this tournament up a bit. Perhaps another round robin. I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. But we had to do a little bit of a changing up here because of the number of years that he competed. Now you'll notice I exempt 2 years to each for the semifinals. I believe that does make for a better final, the true 2 best years, because I checked the entire net, and the entire net agrees that 2003 and 1998 are the 2 most popular years. Now, there was a couple of other years. People claim 1999. I even heard this Bonko claim 1995 was his best year. Berserk. But having said that, this is the tournament, and you'll have a look, and you'll see the very first matchup is 1994 versus 1995. So without further ado, let's begin this legendary tournament. And from first glance, I must say, 1994 looks a little bit better. A little bit larger on the legs, I must say. So whoever that wise guy who claimed 95 was the best year, must have been smoking hashish. Not that there's anything wrong with hashish. I'm just saying he might have distorted his opinions on 1995 Ronnie Coleman. Of course, he is tilted a little bit different. It might be adding to the size of his legs. Hard to say, hard to say. But 94 is getting the first point. Let's move on. And move on we shall to this front double bicep pose. A very telling tale here. He is a little bit bigger in 95. You can definitely see that here. But he is not that much bigger to combat against that sharp conditioning. Look how razor sharp he is. Look at those biceps like little spikes. But my soul, he did throw on a chunk of beef, didn't he, huh? But not quite enough. Of course, in his later years, it would definitely flatten this 94 version. But not 95, not enough meat. 95 or 94 takes it. So 2-0, and there's not that many poses, so here's the second to last one. And thank goodness we get at least one back shot. And oh my soul, 1995 is winning this shot. Look how much bigger his legs are, and the hamstring. Of course, he did probably learn how to pose a lot better and snap those legs back, make them look a whole lot bigger, but the back development is definitely much thicker and meatier. Look at those triceps as well. Uh-oh. Like I said, this is the only back comparison we have, but this is worth a little bit more than a point to me. So I think if 95 takes this last shot here and this most muscular, then the victory will go to that year. But when they turn around, it just appears that 1994 is just too cut and too striated. I mean, yes, 95 is that much bigger. Look at the delts there. You can see it is much larger, but then look at 94. It's just ripped and just shredded. That has to be worth something. And when you look at the legs, looks a little too dry in 94, I'm afraid. So I hate to do this to perhaps the more superior bodybuilder structurally in 95, but just did not quite get as dry as 94. I'm going to have to hand the victory to 1994. So we start this tournament off with somewhat of an upset, and whoop, 1994 goes on, and he will face the winner of 1996 versus 1997. And I feel that that match will be some competitive. I think those are the 2 years where he really come into his own. But anyway, I'm not trying to sell that match, but I think it'll sell itself. Hope you enjoyed this one. Look forward to the next. Have a good day.